Good morning. So we're going to get started on videos that will be helpful for what you're going to be doing in class. And you'll notice that I have my clicker. I'm using that to mark the behavior. I also have a treat bag with some treats in it handy, because as we discuss, we can be helped when we teach our dogs by using a marker to communicate with them that the behavior they're doing is what we want them to do, and the treats are what motivates them. When you think about it, dogs are not like humans. We have moral and ethical values where when we were a child, we should clean our room because it pleased our parents, and maybe we didn't even get an allowance for that. Dogs don't think that way. They do behaviors to affect outcomes that are important to them. So that outcome that we want them to produce, if you will, is a reinforcement for the behavior they've just done, that treat that we give them. This is especially important when we're teaching them behaviors. Keep that in mind as you work through these behaviors that we're going to practice during class, and we'll get started. The first behavior we want to work on is name recognition. I start out with having the dog already be looking at me. Why not? If they're already looking at me, it's an easy way to then say their name, mark it, and give them a treat. So it is morning. There have been cats in the yard, hence he's on leash, and the squirrels have been out, so it may take a minute to get him to actually look at me without any prompting. Piggy. 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 Good boy. So once you've done that several times, you can then start calling their name when they're not looking at you. Piggy. Piggy. Good job. And so you would continue to practice this. If they don't turn their head when you say their name, you can make some noise so they will, and then mark and treat. You can also then go back to the foundation of when they're looking at you, say their name, mark and treat. Because what that tells you is they don't quite have it yet, and there's never anything wrong with going back to foundation.